Hey guys, Dale here, back with our Obsidian Coven series. We have some rare thrumbos that have wandered onto the map, and I'm very curious about Reyna being able to take them. Coven is death resting for 10 more hours. Alarak is set back to our herald, so we'll get Coven set up as our acolyte, actually. Yeah, that's just like the manual title that I gave him, apparently. And we have this deserter quest. So we're going to accept that because I want the silent neuroformers. I think we'll give one to Reyna. Her xenotype makes her exceptionally strong with psychic stuff. Overridden by Gene. Requirement not activated. Okay. That's probably that she doesn't have a Psylink right now. And then I'm thinking we might give one to Alarak as well. He's super size sensitive. He is incapable of violence with his current role, but we could make him something like a skip caster, right? So if we could use him as a utility character that way at least. Reyna, let's go ahead and let's take on some thrumbos. Maybe we'll get you guys over here to help. Alarak, you're teaching our child, which is great. We got another fueled stove set up here in our makeshift kitchen, and we are halfway through temperature control, so hopefully we'll get all that food refrigerated soon. Why don't you Hulk out and then melee attack this guy? Oh, no, Hulk out first, please. Hulk out. Melee attack. Okay, taking some damage. Any of that friendly fire? No, it is the Thrumbo. Well, I'm glad that we called in some reinforcements. These guys are so beefy. Okay, and then why don't you melee attack this guy? Oh, you have a flying jump that you can do. You can also fire spew and detonate. What's the range on the fire spew? Let's get you guys right here. And then let's maybe burn this Thrumbo. And then you can go ahead and attack him. Lava flow. What a coincidence. Reyna as a demon breathed fire, and then the map just decides to start flowing with lava. Orders zone. That's what I want. Let's do this and this, and we'll just restrict you guys to this home zone for now, so that you don't go wandering over into a fiery situation. Will you finish off this Thrumbo, and then you guys can get a little closer. Okay, finish that guy off. That'll be a boon to our meat supply. We might set up more drying racks. I don't know where the rest of this fire came from. There's a boomlope here, but I don't imagine boom rats are just starting fires. Okay, so that's good. Let's accept you. Let's take a look at Euphema. You are good at shooting, good at melee. You're rocking some armor. So we'll probably end up giving that armor to Coven, since he's like our melee guy right now. Let's accept that. Let's jump to where you're at. I guess we'll stick you here since you're rocking a sword for now, but we'll get you switched over to a bow. Oh, and let's also make sure that you are set up in the home area too. Oh, we're going to have to convert you. Coven can take care of that once we get him set back up as our dude. Bandit lair, poison, limestone, camp loot, cooking and its applications, paper, gold. We need a lot of gold for the death rest capacity building stuff, so we might take a look at that just to get the gold alone. If we go down to biotech, a drain casket costs 30 gold. And then, the Hemogen pipe network costs gold. I don't know if any of these other buildings cost gold. Yeah, some of the Hemogen drains and the tanks and stuff do cost gold as well. Okay, here's our loyalty squad. I'm hoping that we don't kill all of these guys. I don't necessarily want them, but I do want their armor. Let's grab you guys and we will form up like down here. So all the ranged folks, why don't you take up some positions behind the stones, and then you guys can take up position here. And we will get these thrumbos hauled over as well at some point. Zone. Let's make sure you're in the home zone so they'll actually get to you. Oh, they are waiting for a little while. I guess let's head down then. You guys search and destroy, and then we will follow. Our regular villagers are just like, they have no armor, so we'll get you guys into some cover. Quest available. A quest for the relic, the Grimoire of the Void. Okay, that'll be great. I think we will set House Sanguine off on that at some point. Okay, that guy died. We have one that's down. Not the best armor. Let's see if we can get this next one, though. Allison, go ahead and... Actually, who is alive? Is it you? Oh, okay. Better armor than I thought. It's the horse that's under him that's dead. Let's strip you, and then we'll just double check. Fast learner, night owl. You would fit in, I guess. You're missing a leg. I'm not too keen on that. So we'll probably just like leave you where you are. Okay, let's strip this guy as well. And that gets us a couple sets of gear for people. Tough, iron-willed. You know what? You're going to be a recruit. And we will skip stripping you. Raina, just go ahead and capture this person. And then orders... Unforbid. Let's just temporarily, we'll add this to the home zone so that we can haul some of that stuff on our way back. And we'll leave that person their armor since they're tough. We'll give this armor that we picked up and maybe that sword as well to Coven when he wakes up. Well, I think the lava flow has kind of stopped here, so encroached quite a bit, but not too far into our base. Didn't burn any of our crops or anything. We are... I feel like we're caught up. Things are looking clean. People are working on construction. They're doing crafting builds. They are sowing plants. We are having meat rot in storage, but we do have a bunch of dried meat that'll last a long time. We're using that for meals right now, and hopefully we'll be able to get this refrigerated very, very soon. Oh, I almost forgot that Euphema is not our ideal Legion. Let's have you keep converting on her. And I guess you'll do that when you're done doing whatever you're doing. We have completed temperature control, so this large passive cooler is enough to refrigerate. Refrigerate our kitchen, we'll refrigerate our food storage room, and then it is the middle of September, so I guess we'll put some heating stones in some of these different rooms. Let's do that. I don't know why that chair is there. And we'll put a couple up here and here, just in case. So the next thing on my agenda research-wise is ration packs. So we'll set up some meal types for that. This is where those silent neuroformers are. That is going to be... That's going to be a ways. Maybe like 4 days. 5 days, because we have to go all the way around these mountains. It would be nice if we got some like mountable animals to show up. We might have to like along the way and see if we can get some mounts actually trained. Well, we're dealing with a little bit of cold snap, so we're harvesting what we can. We also have info about the Grimoire or the Void that we can accept. This is an airship recovery mission, so it's like the drone that lands on the map that we have to defend against. So we will go ahead and grab that. Raids incoming. 8 hours. It is not too close to the map edge, and I guess Coven is a pretty good researcher. And this is House Sanguine's item to recover. So I have done a little bit of title changing. So Reina is the matriarch, she's the Blood Queen. I don't know. Oh. I probably had to reload, but I need to shift this stuff around. So we'll get that fixed. Corvin is House Sanguine. He is Lord Sanguine. He's the Alkalite. Alarak is House Bruja, and he's Lord Bruja. We have 2 more Sanguiphage types that we need to get added. I'm thinking Alarak is in a relationship, so I think once he is done with his soul fusion, he'll probably turn his lover, Allison. So maybe let's get them next to each other just so I can keep track of that. And actually, why don't I just say that you are part of House Bruja right now? Before we get her converted over to a regular Bruja, we'll probably have Alarak adopt her, and I know that'll be creepy. He'll be engaged to his daughter or maybe wife at that point. But it's vampires, so they're kind of just messed up relationship wise anyway. So she's out of the running. I think the Strigoi and the Eki are good at melee. So I am considering Braga. I think you have a good opinion of him, don't you? Actually, so Gareth, it could be Gareth. Who does Reyna have a high opinion of? Gareth and Bridget. Bridget, are you in a relationship with anyone? Gareth. Oh, interesting. So that could be another vampire power couple like Alarak and Allison as well. So we'll consider them for one, and then we'll have to see who else we might consider. Okay, raid is incoming, and we're like a third of the way through this. So we might have to deal with up to 3 raids. We do have people that are having some issues with hypothermia. It's negative 20 degrees outside. Okay, we have that room that's warm. Let's maybe stick a couple more of these around. Let's do that and that. And this will be fine as soon as we get that constructed. Okay, so you are being taken to a warm place. And we need to make some cloaks or something for some people. Oh, Bridget, you're in labor. We'll take care of that at some point. Raid half an hour away. Okay. Well, yeah, he almost got halfway through. Claws of Kith. Okay. Oh. Creepy, wearing little cultist hoods. Horus, I know is one of our Patreon submitted names, and Droopy. Baramp is not. Okay, well, these guys have some cloaks, so maybe we can snag some of those. Corvin, you're probably hungry or something. Reyna, go ahead and pop in. And we'll have these guys follow. Okay, perfect. Go ahead and strip this guy. Sorry, Droopy. Okay. Okay, great. And we got some packaged survival meals or ration packs, whatever we want to call those. Droopy, are you decent? Kind, unsuitable, doesn't react to insults. Uninsultable, not unsuitable. Either, okay, social, intellectual, we don't really need that. Why don't you go ahead and prioritize hauling this cape? And we will unforbid the things. Someone will grab that cape. And hopefully we can start taking care of some of this hypothermia. Bridget's in labor. I guess let's get that going. And we'll let Corvin do what he wants to do for now. Raina, why don't you go ahead and can you... Oh, cancel childbirth. Confirm. Why don't you do that? Bridget, let's get a different doctor in here. There we go. And let's see if your hacking skills are any better. Probably not. Hypothermia. Allison. Okay. Yeah, this is going to be rough. I built the heaters in preparation, but I didn't even think about how, they're not naked, but how underdressed our colonists are. We are crafting a leather cape as well. Elwyn, why don't you prioritize tailoring at the tailoring bench for now, just so we can get people taken care of. Okay, Raina's gotten this most of the way there. I'm going to have Corvin swap out and finish it. And we'll have Raina take care of the Claws of Kif. It's just 2 of them. Not names that I recognize. Opportunities for us to get more cloaks, though, so that would be great for us. And if any of them remain alive... we might convert them over to sanguiphages so that Raina can cannibalize them and increase her death rest capacity. Ooh, these guys bleed black blood? Tar-like blood. Okay, that is wonderful. 1 hit and he's down. Oh, he's deathless? Is he... Oh, we don't have to convert him. Let's strip him. Oh, his eyes are bugged out. I wonder what the deal is with that. Let's capture him. We don't have anywhere to, take him, do we? Let's take a look. Once he's a prisoner, then we should be able to eat the deathlessness out of him, basically. I think technically we're eating his brain, and that'll increase Raina's death rest capacity. Furniture is what I'm looking for. Let's just do that so that we have extra spots if we need them. Go ahead and capture this guy. Oh, got some plate pieces of armor. What is this? Barrier spell scroll. Scroll that can be used to cast a magic spell. It can be used by anyone, but will be consumed when the spell is cast. This particular scroll can be used to call forth a oh, it's like a shield pack. That is pretty cool. Euphema, why don't we have you forswear that, since once we get you converted, we'll make her a shooting specialist. Okay, we got a healthy child. Name the baby. It is a male, son of Gareth. So we'll give it Gareth's last name. Randomize Fulco? Fulco it is. Corvin should just be about done. And I'm curious what loot we'll get from that. Raina, you've captured that guy. Why don't you go ahead and prioritize building that for us real quick? Because Allison is freezing in her bedroom. What are you doing, sir? What are you doing? Oh, you're after that meal. Oh, you can have it. Oh, well, I guess not. Components not useful to us in any way. Okay, we did get some uranium. I think it's called adamantite. And then plasteel is called mithril. Raina, did you build that thing? All the bedrooms have a heating source. Can you? Tent. How do we do this? How do we cannibalize him? I know he needs to be a prisoner. We'll have to take a look at that. Well, I'll figure it out later. Okay, I figured it out. It was because Reina didn't have Deathless in her xenogenes. So even though she had it up here in her endogenes, it didn't count. But I was like, I know it works because my other vampires are able to cannibalize this guy. So Reina, go ahead and cannibalize this guy. Death rest capacity is at 1. And now it is at 2. So we might do some more cannibalizing of some of these other folks as well. I think you're converted. No, you are not. I'm working on converting you. You are working on converting Euphema, right? Or you were. New lovers, Ellen and Bass. Okay. I did build another bed, Bass and Ellen. So 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 4 open beds if we need them. Oh, I did not mean to do that. I meant to toggle this off. Okay. Yeah, I'll let them do their things. We are almost done with ration packs, and then we'll get those researched, or we'll start crafting them, so that we can head out and get those silent noroformers. And as it typically does, we're about to be inundated with babies. So the humanoid egg, it will hatch in an hour. Ellen has become pregnant. I don't think anyone else is pregnant. No one else is pregnant, right? Cool. Allison can't get pregnant again because she is with Alarak, and he's currently infertile because he's a vampire. So it shouldn't go too crazy. We probably want another one of these beds, though. So we'll stick that there. And then we probably want a place for a mom to, like, feed the children. So we'll put a couple chairs down also. Little goblin baby. Let's see what happens here. A baby. A baby. Okay. Bio. Your name is Baby Colsey. Well, I guess we'll just call you Cole. Welcome to the colony, little baby Cole. You are a goblin? What am I trying to do here? I am trying to look at your xenotype. Psychically dull, strong construction, strong crafting. Okay, that's not bad. We might try and get more of these, like, little goblins to have as just, like, servants around the colony. Oh, you're a female. That explains the lipstick that you're wearing. Okay. I was worried about baby food for a second, but Bridget is on childcare and she's producing milk, so she is feeding Cole, which is just fine. Oh, who is hunting? Euphemia. We will maybe get someone over here to help you. Yeah, I guess we will. Not Bridget. She's taking care of a baby. Oh, that's not good. Corvin, jump. And there we go. Okay, that's just fine. Right leg scratch scar. You can go ahead and coagulate her. And everyone else can go free as well. Oh, we do have some horses that showed up on the map, so we have set them to be tamed. We're building an area for them, and I guess... what is it? I want to go to miscellaneous caravan spot. We'll stick one of these down until this gets all built up. That way they'll get hitched to that spot. You are taming a mare. Perfect. Well, Raina arrived in the castle by horse. So we've successfully tamed a horse. We've named her Sheba. Bridget and Gareth have decided to begin their marriage ceremony, and I decided that they're going to become House Eki. So the Eki have strong intellectual skill, and these guys are colony crafters. So if we can buff up their int for free, then they can do like all the drug production work for us as well. And then I'm thinking for our Strigoi, we will turn Fal here. Oh my gosh, what is this name? We'll turn her into the Strigoi, Anastasia. That's a pretty good vampire name. And she'll lead that house once she's recruited. Everyone else, maybe we'll start converting into thralls so that they don't mind us just like casually feeding on them, and then we don't really have to worry about like keeping too many prisoners. That being said, I don't want our colonists like constantly suffering from blood loss, so we will want to have like some blood production at some level. Okay, a little wedding, a horse, figuring out what our houses are going to be. I guess tomorrow what we'll do is maybe we'll make Gareth the Lord of House Eki, and then we'll make Anastasia the Lady of House Strigoi. And we'll get our horses, and we'll get our ration packs, and we will head out into the world to go get those psychic neuroformers. But I think this is probably where I'm going to wrap things up today. Yeah, on horseback, that should be a bit quicker. Who are we going to be sending? I think we'll send Alarak just because we want him to get it. We'll send Raina because she wants this. And then maybe we will find a couple people for Raina to set up as like her personal bodyguards. And we'll have them come along as well. Thanks for hanging out, you guys. As always, until next time, have a good one. Bye.